Hello, welcome to SnowRunner, and to an unscheduled video. It's all connected one I was going to do and then move the operations to the Flatlands. And there's random heavy haul trailers I was kind of do as videos, but as you can see I got close to here. And then basically the trailer caught on the guardrail, and in the process of backing it up I got it stuck. Tried to pull it backwards, that didn't work, and then I rolled the White Western Star, trying to pull it sideways. And since that didn't work either, I brought another truck in. And maybe the lesson here is, don't use a semi-trailer? That's probably the lesson here, or at the very least, don't use the step deck. I was trying to use it, and I probably should have used the one you get on Reactive Zone, the flatbed. Would have made more sense, but I thought I could use this one, and yeah, things didn't go as planned usually, so we need to back this up. Are we? Okay. Wasn't expecting to have traction issues here, but okay, I was like, what's going on here? So now we got multiple things to clean up. So first thing we're going to do is pull this backwards. Then honestly, I'm probably just going to well, if I can get this up, I'm just going to unpack it. And then deliver the final distance with this. I guess the real question is, how do I get this White Western Star over? I thought the P12 would be heavy enough. Could have brought the Kenworth, which has the 3 metal rolls I need for this contract, but I thought that may be a little too big, so I brought the P12, but apparently wasn't the optimal choice, but it looks like it's working. And then we can get this back on its wheels. Come on. There. That will help. Oh, it doesn't help that I also got a punctured tire. That probably didn't help me stop from going over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up and unpack the cargo. And then we'll just haul it back with, what is the P12? We'll haul to the final destination. Then we'll get this out of here. And then I'll just bring the last of it up with the 963. I like how you can just attach to this in real life. That wouldn't be an option. Here we go. Now I'm just going to move this just a little, just to get it out of the way, so I can bring As for the metal beams, the metal rolls, there are 3 in this warehouse, although I only took 1 because I crafted 2 others. And so they're sitting on the 963 here at the gas station, so don't have a lot to do. The other thing I found is sometimes you can get a trailer unstuck if you move the weight as far forward, not as possible. And I forgot to put the anchors out. But for some reason, it looks like I can still start my engine. Question is there Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a tree big enough? Okay, now I've got myself in a predicament. This is going great. This is going completely good. Actually, let me see if... No, I'm not close enough to anything. See if I can kind of save myself with the crane. Nope, it's just gonna bug out and yeah, that's... We'll restore the crane, get it out of the way, and I guess we're bringing the Kenworth up the road that, well, I need to do that to deliver this anyway, but this is going to be interesting. I guess that's helpful, but not in the way I intended. Now let's get this truck out of the way. So I'll just limp it up here. Park it, I guess, right here seems like a good enough spot. You know that this hole was put right here, and it's a combination of this guardrail. Also, I tried to go around the gravel pile instead of through the mud hole with the trailer, and it got caught on the gravel pile. So this is not a semi-trailer. And since I use semi-trailers everywhere, well, yeah, I got had. Now the real question is, can I fit by? Or that can happen. I can just push the truck up, right? That's interesting. Anyway, that's not how I intended for that to work, but okay, I guess job done, sorta. So now we'll give him PF. And this time we'll put the anchors out before trying to load. Because anchors are important. Let's see. Grab that one. For this trailer, I should be able to just pull it out backwards with the P16 and get it around the 963 and get it around that corner to where I can turn it around. So I'm not too worried. This should be an easy job as far as rescuing the trailer goes in this little mini rescue contract created for myself. The hard part should be over. He says dropping the cargo on the wrong side of the bed. There. Oh, okay, I've got to hand it to developers. They knew somebody would probably try to use a semi-trailer coming or a very long setup. I mean, the family's of 4 slots, so you could technically do this in 2 trips and I get paid, make it, but it was really the semi-trailer and this guardrail that I did, basically. And this is probably a perfect example of a place where having a slightly shorter semi-trailer. I've gone back and forth, and I'd be interested to hear people's thoughts in the comments about whether what this game needs is a 4-slot American-style semi-trailer or a 3-slot. Do you think, regardless, it should be American-style so it doesn't have the guards on the side that can cause issues when they catch on to certain things? And then maybe you add a European-style 3-axle single semi-trailer, and that way it's actually distinctively unique, where the American 3 or 4 slot is the standard dual axles that you see on American trailers. I always thought that maybe one of those could make sense for like small areas like this. So I originally started thinking about this back when I got the game in, I want to say, spring 2021 when it came to Steam after its 1-year exclusive with Epic. Ooh, and that almost ended badly. And just playing through Alaska, I just found these places where I was like, this semi-trailer just feels a little too long. Having a slightly shorter trailer would be helpful. It also help for trucks that can't really do crane plus 2 cargo slot flatbed or sideboard bed like the CX-50 368 or the Tega 6436 or the Voron Grad. Let's see, what other ones would maybe be able to use this? I mean, there are few vehicles, but a lot of them can do that. But you could argue because they can not do crane plus bed plus pull a 2-slot or 4-slot trailer that there are definitely other vehicles where this would also be interesting and useful for it. It's just kind of one of the things I feel like It's kind of one of those little niche things that, is it going to make the biggest deal on gameplay? Probably not. But it's like one of those nice to haves along with I'd love a Scout class vehicle with North American Scout class engines and Scout tires to help you to get the driver rank 6, so you don't have to use a full-size truck with highway tires if you don't want to. I think that's kind of another niche. And although they deserve to have their price increase because of how good the tires are on the AMG Mark 38, I'd love something around the $40,000 to $50,000 to just give you a sense of progression as kind of a bridge between something that's really good for a highway truck like the White Western Star 4964, yet not so good that it ends up costing, I believe it's $75,000 for the AMK, and then 82 something for the, what is it? Okay, for the 5070 International. So it probably has to be something that uses old American truck engines instead of old heavy. Although I guess you could argue as long as it could use old heavy American truck engines, as long as it didn't have unique tires, or they were level locked. I honestly think that level locking tires and then giving generic all-terrains would be a better way than nerfing fuel tanks like they did with this game originally in cons for this and the Kmart 38 Civilian. But here we go. Job done. Anyway, just kind of my thoughts on some things I'd love to see in the game, maybe possibly for year 4. Just to kind of rant out, because they're really good at adding mid and late game trucks, but I just feel like for New Game Plus, if you're doing a New Game Plus or you're playing a new fresh playthrough, maybe giving some variety so you don't end up using like the same 2 or 3 trucks in Michigan. I recommend that you at least stay there until driver rank 4, if not driver rank 6 to unlock all terrains before you go somewhere else would kind of be my recommendation. Although I guess if you go after some of the vehicles that come with either all terrains like the Pike or this one that has unique OXDs, you can kind of get around that requirement a little, but just kind of my thoughts. Anyway, thank you for watching.